Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whatever it is where you are, I truly hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching the VOD, you are awesome too. And if you missed the stream live, then you're probably going to want to watch this one because today we reveal who Regis is. I had rolled for it yesterday, but Juliana wasn't around, and she is the only one I can entrust with this kind of information. Heck, I don't even know what's going to happen after I reveal to her what I remember about myself. This is going to be a doozy today. How you doing, Debbie? Good to see you. I'm glad you were able to join us today. Toast, don't think I'll be online tonight, but I'll watch the stream when I can. That sounds awesome. I mean, why can't you be online tonight? Just by curiosity. Mortis, brother, how you doing? Good to see you. Juliana is there today. And we's about to wake up. Oh, yeah, the bear. Oh, God. Oh, the bear. God, I feel you, man. That's why I alt F4, man, usually. But sometimes you don't have time. Like, even then, you know, it's 14 seconds of doom, you know. You're going to log back in. Like, for me, it's like the second I hear a bear, and if I'm alone, fuck that. I'm combat logging that bear, man. I'm just, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not going to perm on my own, alone in the middle of the woods. Just not going to do it. So I end up combat logging on that. Now, wolves, I have more of a tendency to fight off. I'll try. If I feel there's no way, no hiding place, no spot to go or anything, and I might die, I don't have enough bullets, etc., you know, then I might log on wolves too. But I'll never log on animals if I have people with me. Never done that before. So yeah, just basic rules that I go by. Yeah, the mod update and everything. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sure it'll get better. We've all been in that situation at some point or another. I'm sure you have before in the past as well. But I feel you. Like, it's going to take a couple of days, you know, to kind of climb that hill again. So, but yeah, we should probably try to get into today.
Good morning.
Hello. Did you sleep well?
Too long. Ugh.
Yeah.
My body hurts from sleeping too long.
Yeah. But you look so peaceful. I did not want to wake you. You feel good today?
I feel okay.
All right. Well, a couple of things, I guess. It's time to catch you up on a few things.
Right?
So, big meeting the other day, and we all decided on what was going to happen together. You know, I briefly talk about it. So it was the idea of going to these shacks that had appeared. And since you couldn't be around, well, I took your place, and it was me that went as well on the other. There was 2 shacks, so we went on both sides to cover both sides, you know. Hey, Guts, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Raiders. Enjoy your time in the middle of RP. Don't want to miss this one. So, we didn't know what these shacks were, and most people did not feel comfortable to send any of us, the original of the island, because we are important to everyone now. Funny how that goes. We used to be a threat to some, and liars to others, but now today we are essential. I guess.
Until we're not essential anymore.
Well, yes, but I will ride out this for a while because I've not felt any kind of feeling like that in a long time. It's not that bad, but I'm not gonna go all Ronin, you know. So, anyway, we went and we were not the first designated people. We were backup, you know, because if it was
Okay.
voices of the past, it'd be us to be there. And anyway, Gavin, on my side, he's the one who went in, and there was a choice they had to make, it seemed like, or leave it to chance. The radio was saying something about someone that disappeared recently.
Well,
Yes.
there's a lot of people that have I mean, we still don't really know if Boucher's dead or alive. Nobody, no death to me.
So,
And then, what about your friend,
Baker.
what's his name, that lives up mountain from me? Becker, yeah.
Yeah. So, Maisie and them, you know, she is with Gavin, you know, and so they're very close.
The-
They love each other and all that,
Oh.
right? So, it was very hard
Ah.
for her. She did not like the idea of him going in there.
I
Anyways,
can understand that.
yeah. So they were at the ball, you know, the big laboratory ball. And
Alright.
they heard knocking. Like someone was inside, but no way in or out, you know this. So
Mm.
they hear knocking, and it seemed like a pattern, but like someone was trying to get out. And later, when it come down to make the decision, Gavin decided not to make decision, to leave it to chance. It seems
Mhm.
both sides have done the same. Perhaps it seems like that. Shortly after,
Alright.
when it was over, because it was between 6 and 6:15,
Alright.
a big explosion. There were some people at the laboratory, that ball, and
Oh, they're okay.
they are okay. They heard the beeping
Right.
of something happening, and then all of a sudden they were able to leave, and an explosion was big, very big explosion. And the ball is
For
gone.
all we know, in that sound could have been, infected trying to get out. We don't know if
There
it
was
was
no
actually
voice.
someone inside.
Yeah, there was no voice or
voice.
sound from anyone like that, you know.
Wait, hold on.
I am going good,
There's
O'Neill.
someone.
I'm talking very
Oh,
low anyway
That
here.
bike was so bad it got eaten by the corner. Ugh,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah, there was a lot of freezing. The parts on our bikes, the wheels busted, everything.
I kind of feel they did.
I just threw it all
yeah.
away, so I'm sorry. It's all
It's
gone.
alright.
Yeah, I had to do some cleanup, and I noticed the chains were breaking. It was
Oof.
very cold in the last couple of days, so yeah, it seems a lot of people's bike got that cold treatment. Maybe we find another.
Hopefully.
So to continue,
We'll go looking.
inside of the ball after the explosion, there was a radio. But before that,
Radio.
we can hear some of the conversation on the radio. Gavin inside of the shack, before making the choice, he's talking. He said recently someone had disappeared, and I'm guessing that is someone that most people would know, because you would not make a mention of this unless it would affect most of everyone involved. Now Baker, I thought maybe
that would have been Boucher.
exactly, it can't be Baker because respect the man, but I don't think he is known by
Not
everyone.
very well known.
No, but
Not like Boucher.
Butcher, exactly. So anyway,
Was their body left behind or no?
no, there was nothing except for a
Huh.
radio of some kind, and the sound of this banging was like a Morse code or something, right? And it just kept banging, and it was the same motion all the time, and it was coming from there. So there was nothing, but there was inside this. I will play it.
Alright.
Edwards, Nora. Serial number 1185. I am worthy of my kind. The future is my duty. My purpose is for progress. Everything here makes sense. What I left behind was a miserable life. A day-to-day struggle. That humanity unleashed upon itself. I am no longer a part of that. I am a part of a greater good. An effort, not to undo what has already passed, but an effort to rise above our past. The earth will be healed in time, and I will never see that come. But those that come after me will.
Those that come after her will what?
See, I guess.
But who would be after Nora Edwards? Not to my knowledge, she was seeking someone who's a friend. I mean, to our knowledge, she was not seeking, but someone going up the hill, to the mountain where.
I don't know. But she's talking about her own version, or maybe the Watcher's version of a better future, something like that. And whoever is...
Or maybe it's all a lie. I mean,
yeah.
let us think.
Yeah.
They tell us to come to place, alright? We go to place. Something happens. They blow up something, make us think someone was behind there. What about the gentleman, right? That was in the room. What option did he have? I mean, what was going on? What was in that room?
There was some
the
sort of
shack.
remote. They had to press it, activate the remote of some kind, and they had 15 minutes to make a decision on both sides, and it had to be the same decision on both sides. So,
Yeah, but how could they have gotten to the same conclusion for both sides?
I don't know.
See, this game is one-sided. It feels like they test what we would do, but it's not test with other people on island. It is test with how we would perceive what they are doing to us. I mean, think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
In all actuality, these breadcrumbs they leave from a woman named Nora Edwards. What if, she went into their group and now is just some ploy, some another game. Just like having to try to, press that thing.
Yes.
What if this is all just to see who is worthy?
Yeah, so
Just to
what
see
if
if they would have
Nora...
actually pressed the button.
What if Nora has been recording all of these logs ever since she's been with them? All the
Right, that's
old stuff.
exactly what I'm thinking. She's with them, and this is breadcrumbs from her. How would they have so many of these?
It's weird. Yeah, there's a lot. They're definitely making copies. Everyone has a copy of what I have right now.
Exactly. So how would we have copies of everything when it is not just one copy, it is multiple copies?
Biggest concern is why are they leaving these breadcrumbs? Why is this important that they leave? She makes these recordings, right? And make it seem like she is worried of someone maybe that's going to find her or whatever. Why leave these recordings in the first place? So there's a lot of questions. More questions.
Well, of course, more questions, but then I think about the people she was with. What if, it's woman that had child, Jamie? What if, any of the others were, I don't know, I think this is play. I don't like it.
Oh, I believe
this
it.
is just us.
It is a ploy. There's no doubt about it. It's to get us to look. We haven't played the game before. We always ignored it, and all we did was just listen and see everyone die. But now we are actually playing this, and this is probably what was happening before. Everyone was just going after these little breadcrumbs, going after this little hope
Yeah.
of something happening and sacrificing each other on the way, and creating all this chaos and the infighting and everything. It was just worse and worse all the time. And now it's going to happen again, it feels, and
No, it is happening because think of how it's already getting people in these big groups to have fights with each other.
but the thing
Was there a fight last night almost at that place?
well, not really. There was no disagreement, it seemed. It seemed like
All right.
people, well, there are disagreements, mind you, but not like before.
Exactly.
Like before, tensions would run really high and violence would ensue pretty shortly after. But this time we were sure that was going to happen. There was going to be a group like Proteus or something that was going to attack or want to be in on this. But no, everyone oddly really respected it. And this might actually be throwing the Watchers off. Like that we are
That might
actually working together without going at each other's necks. That might be the key. But
that might be where they get us also.
yes,
What if those things start to, get and tear people apart? You took my things. Where is this person? They have gone missing. What if this happens again? Regis,
I mean,
if you
it
were
might.
to go missing. I don't know what I
They're
would do
going to
myself.
adapt, They adapted before. So they were sloppy before, and now they are much quicker. But that just means they know how to adapt. So whatever it is, even if we work
Exactly.
together, and they're like, oh shit, now they are working together. They are not fighting against each other. They're not creating chaos between each other. So we need to do something else. I feel like all of these choices might end up meaning nothing. It'll always end up exactly how they
Or
want to
what if
narrate
it
it.
gets worse? What if they infect, put more infected out there? What if we surge of them, waves of them, loads of them? What if that just is their response to us actually working together?
Yeah, I don't know.
So worried.
There's too many questions now at this point, and
There
but at
is.
least for now, there's a chance Boucher is alive after hearing what the Watcher said in that radio. Someone that disappeared recently, very recently, and I feel like Boucher is out there. Just
He might. I don't know. We have to look for him.
Yeah.
I still feel that something might have happened where he lost his memory too, just like you did, and we'll have to find him. And what if he, he's been on his own for a while. I feel like he is very resourceful little man, but I still worry.
yeah. Speaking of memory,
Oh,
so I
what is it?
I remember. I think I remember almost all of my life.
Oh, that is good. All of
Yeah.
the life. All.
I think so.
Okay. But why you sit down very depressed like?
It's difficult because I don't know how to say this.
Alright.
I'm trying to find the right way.
Alright.
There is no easy way. So you remember... I feel like you are going to hate me.
Could I hit you?
It's a good sign though if I feel this way. That means even if I remember my old life, the alexithymia is not coming back. That is good, right?
What is it, Regis?
I can feel like I am
Duh.
scared, so That is feeling. Okay. When I was very young,
Alright.
I was like 10 years old. I had a friend. My friend, we are playing. And I got upset with him. I got upset with him and we argue. I was very mad. I can't exactly remember what it is, but we had disagreement. You know, kids, boys.
Да. I understand.
So, I push him, and he fell. There was this protruding piece of metal out of the ground. You know,
Right.
We were close to some woods, not exactly inside of the woods, but just outside, and it was a place of debris, and it wasn't too nice to be around. We weren't supposed to be there.
Alright.
But we would like to go anywhere we want because we're boys. We adventure. But when I push him, he fell onto that piece of metal that was sticking out of ground. It killed him. I watched him die. I was scared. I was trembling and crying, and I did not know what to do at first. I was in shock. I stood there, you know, I just looked at him, and I could see blood out of his mouth and out of his stomach. He fell on his back on that thing. So eventually I snapped out of shock and I went and told people. I just said that he fell. We were playing. I guess it is easy to believe that he had just fallen, you know. It's not like I punch him or anything. I just push him, you know. He was really getting close to me and in my bubble, you know. and so I just push him a little push, you know. He just fell and he died. And he died. I was later I was diagnosed with PTSD and alexithymia. Because for a long while I remember not being able to feel anything. My mother, you know, she neglected me a lot. And at first that hurt a lot, you know. It's why I was always outside and everything. But my mother, she just drink all the time, not care. And it did not hurt anymore, you know? It was like I did not care. I did not care, and that's when I started feeling that. And the doctors, you know, they kept talking with me because they knew that maybe something was wrong, you know, because I just watched my friend die. So for over a year, I see these doctors, and they would diagnose me with this because I was never crying. I was never mad or happy or anything. I was expressing no emotion ever, and I could not even tell anymore when people were happy or sad or mad around me. For the longest time, forever, until I pass out that day anyway. I was like that. I would not care. You could be in front of me crying and I would just not care. But obviously I am different now because when I see you in pain about Yuri, I feel it. So I know I'm different. I don't know. The next part I tell you is the part I am more scared. You remember I tell you about my job, huh?
The contractor job?
Exactly. I
No.
was independent contractor for the Canadian Department of Road
No.
Transportation. Yes. Long title.
I remember that.
This job choice, it was inspired to me by someone called Mac Ray Edwards. He was a killer,
Oh.
a serial killer, long time ago. Like we are talking very long, like early 1900s, 1800s, you know? I was fascinated with
Alright.
history and the job I was reading on him, and that job was like interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
But this person, you know, he hurt kids and stuff, and that is just, in my
Oh.
opinion, the worst thing in the world. Even back then, even without my emotions, you know. Anyways, I want to preface that I would never hurt a child. I never have, except for that day
Oh,
that I
know.
pushed my friend by accident. Anyway,
And you murdered those guys because they had killed kids, and I remember you saying that. So I know you wouldn't actually hurt a child. Not that there's children much around anymore. I mean, the only
kids,
child I would really know would be, you know, that child that checked up on that woman, but she never came back. So I don't know if she actually had babies or not, or if she died.
yeah, well, so my job, you know, it allowed me to travel a lot to different places in Canada. I I would stalk ahead of time some victims. Usually pieces of shit of life, you know, bums or prostitutes, things like that. Technology, it helped me for these kinds of things. I would select the victims depending on the area I would work in. Later, the victims, I would bury them under the roads that we would build. The first time I killed was not here in Sakal. It was a homeless man in Montreal, and I was 16.
Oh.
He was drunk, he kept following me, asking me for money, and I had no sympathy for him, of course. He would swear at me, frustrated, and he kept following me. So I kept walking until I turned into an alley and went pretty deep inside up there, and it was secluded. He insisted, he follows me. I turn and I punch him to the face. He falls. He's a little bit old, sort of, you know, flimsy, already drunk probably. I start kicking him and telling him to leave me alone. I saw the broken bottle really close by in the trash, and I took it and I stabbed him. I was never blamed for this, you know. The news, when it found out, it was just blamed on other homeless men fighting each other, you know. It happens a lot. But Juliana, the rush, it was great. It was the only time I was able to feel. At that moment is when I felt. So I had become what you would call a serial killer. I killed a lot of people. I remember all of them. Again, I never hurt children or innocent women or things like that, but usually I would try to justify it by finding people that were bad, but sometimes I just had to go with what I had. I had no time. The urge was there. It was like someone who needed to get high. It's the only time you find happiness. I felt alive. I felt like I was doing something. I like I was meant for this, you know? And they never found me because every job I would go to, I was the director. So I would bury them under the roads that we would build. There was concrete and rocks and a lot of stuff above them. I would always arrange to do it at the perfect time because we would do a lot of digging the first couple of days. And once the digging is done and the foundation is laid, during that night is when I would attack. Then I would bury the bodies, knowing that the next day we are just filling. I was a killer, Juliana. I was a serial killer, and I came here because they were closing on me. They were figuring me out. I don't know if they've ever found out it was me, but I never had the chance to know because I got here and it didn't take long after that everything started.
Regis, don't ever tell anybody this. Don't tell anybody this. Alright?
I didn't even know
You
if I
can
was
tell
going to
me,
tell
that's
you.
Please don't tell anybody else. They might actually try to kill you then. I don't want them to do that. You're
I know, but I
fine.
didn't
You're
want...
not like that now.
I know. I did not want to die on this island without me remembering, and now I remember. And I wanted you to know who I really was.
Remembering? But you are you, though, Regis. It doesn't matter what you've done in past. I know who you are now. That is different. You are a person that I like right now. That's not going to change. Alright? You are the person I've met, you know, and you hurt head and forgot who you were. You
Yeah.
are not that person anymore. You don't have those urges, right?
I don't. I've not felt the need to kill anybody.
No. See? You're probably better. People can change a whole entire emotional personality when you lose your memory for so long.
I mean, I've not felt the urge. I feel... Juliana, I love you like you are family. I've not felt that kind of love in a long time. I love art, and heck, I even have a little bit of love for Ronan, that son of a bitch. You know?
No, like a annoying brother that you just want to punch in chin. His
Yes,
long ass chin.
exactly. I know I feel now, you know, it is something I had not felt. You know, the only way I could feel the way I'm feeling now is by killing. But I have not had that urge. And even I remember you were sleeping there. I would never hurt you. I would never hurt you.
I know.
I'm scared of myself now a little bit because I am just learning this now. I passed out yesterday, you know. And
You had another memory, didn't you?
This was it, and it was all together. My headache was very bad. I had to take like 2 codeines in the night. It was so bad, but everything was coming back. It's like every memory was a stab to my head. As far as I recall, I think I know my life for the most part. I think there are still little blanks, but you know. I can't believe I was that. And it's not like it's a dream or I know for a fact it is who I was, you know, so no speculation. I was a serial killer. And I was pretty efficient at it. I did it for a long time. Was never found. My job made it easy. God, I'm talking like I was proud of this. I'm not proud of this. This is ridiculous.
I know you're not proud. But it's because you're changed. That's the reason you're no longer proud of that. Maybe if you would have remembered, you would have been proud of it, but you don't like that anymore. Exactly. As I've said, you change. There is things that have changed about you. Regis, you are no longer a person who wants to do that anymore. Alright? You
Yeah.
are no reborn Regis. You are good Regis. You are a good person in core. I know it. It's just things had to happen for you to see that. And to get there. That's all.
Yeah.
But if you tell Ronan, he
If I tell Ronan, it's because I'm going to kill him. He would never know. He is the last person in the world that I would ever tell. No way I tell Ronan. I don't think I will ever tell anybody else this. I don't see why I need to. You are the only person because I trust you with my life.
and I trust you as well.
I need fire. It's cold.
Da. Let's go get some wood. This is not a blizzard out there.
Oh, let me take this off here. Hold on. I temporarily booked this.
Oh.
There.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
We'll grab a nice batch of wood there.
Da, we will.
Well, Juliana did not ask me that question, so I guess we'll find out eventually. But I think the way I worded it leads to believe that I did.
Get some wood, taking it in.
Just because, like I said, it was the only time I felt.
Freezing. My teeth are
I
almost
guess.
freezing enough. My teeth, not my teddy bears.
Yeah, not your teddies.
Not the teddy bears. Not my teddies. Well, put these in here.
Okay, it needs. Do you have some bark or something?
I do have some bark. Got like one piece of bark. Set it on fire.
And it's
There we
been
go.
eating at me since last night. I just needed to tell someone, you know. My
I understand.
now my worry is how much did the Watchers really know of me? I mean, if I became international news just in time for them to see stuff, you know, but not for others
Okay.
to see. We don't know how organized they are.
That is true.
How much they know about you and about me and art and
I'm
everyone
sure
else.
they know enough. I mean, Yuri knows my entire fucking life. We grew up together.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking backstabber.
Well, we don't know anything yet, huh? Shouldn't
Still
draw conclusions.
backstabber for becoming one of them. Or Nora and him are yucking it up together.
I
Hope
wouldn't.
she stabs him.
Well, let's hope there's a bigger reason behind it all, huh?
No, let's hope.
This fire feels good.
No, it does. Go and find another bike. I don't know if I'll be able to find one anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe today we could go out a little bit, just to go find a bike or something. A couple bikes would be nice.
No, it would be.
You know what is strange?
What is that?
I did not like beans before like that. I mean, I didn't hate beans, but it was not like, oh, I need beans, like now. I wonder if
Uh-huh.
it's some sort of substitute. An odd one, to say the least, but what if the beans took the place of this minor little happiness? You know, instead of drugs or alcohol, strangely, it was beans for me. I like beans. I like the taste of beans. I feel good when I eat them. It's a comfort food for me.
No. What if? No, this is my theory from the little psychology that I've had, because, becoming nurse, you had to have psychology classes.
Yes.
But in someone losing their memory, there are several types of losing memory, right?
Okay.
Several types of things. My thing is that for losing memory, sometimes when people would lose their memory for their past,
Yeah.
it was like a child learning all over again. Your foods that you like, your things that you like, if you cannot immediately remember. So it was like child learning all over again what you like and what you don't like. Not to say you're child, but I mean, it's like,
No, I get you.
Duh.
I understand. It's like a learning process, like learning to walk again and things like that.
Duh. It is like learning to walk again.
Thing is like I've been learning how to walk a different way for 5
Yeah.
years. So to me, this is my
And don't
normal.
think. Nah, I don't think that you have to go back to the way that you were, or like things that, is. Don't fight who you are now to be who you were before.
No, I mean the last thing I want is to start killing people. I mean I can't see myself doing that today. It's crazy. I know exactly who I was before, but like, I cannot see myself do that today. It's preposterous. I spent the last 5 years of my life helping everyone. If I did not have feelings or care, I would not do such a thing. If I would have come here and never lose my memory, I wonder what I would have been on this island. If I'd still even be alive, I doubt I would be. I probably would have had the urge to kill, and eventually some group of people would have found me out and killed me.
Duh.
But I cannot see someone that is bad. I guess I will categorize that. Survive very long,
Duh.
It's really fucked up. can't describe this, like remembering all of a sudden something about yourself is surreal.
Well, if you remember all that, were you ever in a relationship?
No,
Did you have close friends?
I had no girlfriend or wife or kids, nothing like that, and
Well,
I had no friends really, except for maybe I guess the people at work. Yeah, but I would not say they are friends, more acquaintances.
acquaintances.
Yeah, I never really. I don't know. I was a loner because I was not able to sympathize with people. I did not care for company. I did not care for people and their feelings. I would just straight up not give a shit. No other way of saying it. Like, I did not even care. But one thing that is funny, I did care about one small thing. Sort of.
What was it?
Molly. It was my cat. She was 18 years
Oh.
old, but she had died of natural causes. She was
I'm
old.
so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I like her a lot, it, like when she died, I was not sad, but I felt emptiness. Like something was missing in my life. Like today, I know what it is. That feeling, I understand. But I know I should have felt more than I felt. But it is that cat is the only thing that I had felt significantly different. After the killings and stuff. So yeah. It was something else, but that cat, she was annoying and shit, and I liked it. Eh, Even at that age, she would keep making stuff fall all the time, and just, she look at me from distance in room on counter, and she would tap the cup and make it fall on the ground, like she knew I was this killer and evil person that needed karma, you know. It was funny. I know it seems ridiculous to say, but it's the only person or animal that I could talk to. I was able to talk with her.
Kids cannot judge you. That's the thing. They can't only judge me on back.
Exactly. Hey, Chokes, how you doing? We just revealed that Regis was a serial killer. Hey. Quad knew it. Yes, she never judged me. Well, I mean, unless she does the bad stuff sometimes. I feel like I say it was my punishments.
Like shit out of the little box?
Sometimes. But that's probably because I had forgotten to clean it. I miss Molly, I don't even know why I call her Molly. Just look like a Molly. I like to say Miss Molly.
Listen, if you like Molly and you want her back, don't worry. I got plan. You ready for this?
Okay.
There you go. Just like Molly.
You shouldn't do that, Molly.
Okay, don't call me Molly.
Here, you could keep the seat back if you'd like. It's just
Nah,
gonna
I
stay
will.
there. See? I can still laugh.
You can.
I would not, my mental illness. You know how serial killers often they try to blend, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did not even try. Like, it did not matter. I would not even laugh. Like, people who make jokes. And it's like I can hear that the joke is supposed to be funny, but I not laugh. Or, I would not cry. I would not even express emotion. I wouldn't even say I'm sorry. Most of the times, unless somebody would get really antsy at me, and before I kill him, in front of everyone, okay, sorry, and like I would not even hide it. But now I feel laughter. It's great. I could feel, and I'm very thankful at the same time of what happened to me 5 years ago. Losing my memory is, in a way, it healed me from the PTSD, the alexithymia.
Да. I just hope one thing, Regis, nobody remembers you.
Yeah.
I don't know how big you were on news back there, but
Well,
I
a
just
serial
hope that
killer.
nobody remembers.
Yeah, a serial killer that was burying people under some roads. I mean, I don't even know if they had time to start, digging up some old roads that we done. And not even that, but these roads are sometimes kilometers long, very long. Like God knows where the spot is exactly. You cannot undo miles and miles of roads just to find one single body. So,
Alright. I think the sun is up. We should
bike hunt?
bike and
Well, mind you, I know
it's not
nothing of
bad,
the
it's
others
nice
but
day.
what I
Look at
know.
these.
Like,
Look at this pretty day.
well, now you jinx it. Why you say that?
Why? It's pretty day.
I mean, it is a
It's
pretty
not that
day.
bad.
We should probably raise our flag,
Let's go and raise our flag.
We need to let Corbin know as soon as possible that Poacher might actually still be alive.
Then why did they say that about him?
I don't know, but who knows what happened. You found something?
He's just a stick.
Ah,
He's
okay.
just a little sticky stick. He's alright.
Wire. We need to keep picking up stuff like wire and things like anything that can help art,
I have a lot of it into the house.
Okay.
No. What if we can use this as a hammer?
Oh my god. Huh?
Don't know.
It's a tenderizer. What's it doing in a shed?
I mean, listen. Tough times to defend yourself. Look at the little rabbit! Oh,
Oh.
let him go! Ah, jumpy, jumpy!
Oh my god, look at
Oh,
that
he's
thing
so
up.
He is going the distance. Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at us now.
Now the
Oh,
real question is,
I wish we
now that
okay,
Regis
we'll go this way.
remembers who he is, will he begin to suffer from alexithymia again? Which means he'll be unable to express any emotion. That's the only time Juliana will be able to actually tell if something's wrong with me. If she sees that I don't laugh, and this will be decided with dice rolls and stuff like that too, on how I emotionally respond to certain things. So if I start turning back, then that means Regis will become a killer again. And that's terrible for whoever gets in my way.
you know. I don't really know much
There.
about. Ooh, no, you're fine. Don't really know much about what's going to happen in the future. I'm worried though.
Yeah.
I'm worried for all of us. I feel like one moment people do not like us, we're liars, they want to kill us, and the next moment we are like gods to them.
It's like they don't
I
want to
don't
risk our
like
lives.
feeling that way. I don't think I like that very much. I don't want to be someone's everything like that. Not full of answers. I've just tried to live.
I think
don't
at this point
understand.
is people. I think people have gotten all the answers they can get from us, except for sometimes when things are going to happen, you know, they're probably going to ask us,
Yeah.
have you seen this before? And if we have, we have. If we have not, we have no answers. But I think at this point we are keys, you know, perhaps for these hunts. My only issue with being a key to something is, will it mean that they have to kill us, you know? But other than that, I think they really value us right now. Most people anyway that are actively trying to figure things out, because not everyone is. Some people don't care whatsoever.
They actively want us like right now, but I mean later, you know,
I think if
it
we
might
don't
not be
matter,
anything
and
to them.
yeah, of course, and if we
No.
don't matter, I think most people will just ignore us and just let us do our thing, survive or figure things out too, you know. Did you want to check in there? There could be stuff for art.
Art in here, yeah. Electrical parts and wires and shit.
Okay, I'll check this side here.
Alright. We'll check these out. Nothing.
Nothing.
All the vitamin pills
Hey, Frog.
on the map.
How you doing?
Always good to have an extra map around.
Oh, yeah. I always pick them up. Some people need them, too.
Just in case
Here
some people
comes a lab
understand.
with
The
21
land, so to
months.
speak.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your support to my channel. Thank you, man. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. We just revealed today, for those who are just joining, that Regis is a serial killer. He was unable to even express emotion, not even able to blend like, you know, Dexter could, you know, like he can't do that. Regis does, well, now he can. Now, Regis does not suffer from alexithymia, if you want to look what that
I kind of
is.
miss California. Miss going to the beach, it being warm. I miss the warmth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It
Yeah,
was
I
nice there.
remember Canada, we have a lot of warm moments, but mostly humid, you know? Very humid over there. Holy shit.
Alright. Some days.
You know what? You wrote it like a serial killer would write it. That's perfect, Quad. It makes a lot of sense
Who
that
lives
way.
there?
I don't know. Been there for a long time, though.
I don't know either. No, they have been there.
So Regis, he was he worked at building roads basically for the Canadian Department Road Transportation Services and stuff like that. So we would do a lot of digging and stuff like that, pre-prep the
You
roads.
see that someone's building all the way out on shore on the other side.
Yeah, I see that. And then right in between filling and all that, I would kill people, and then I would bury them under the roads. And then we would just feel like people would not even know, and most people were oblivious. But I must have slipped up somehow because the police were on to me, and now I'm in
dreams,
Sakal.
you know, weirdly weird dreams that I just go, you know, and do like these ice skating like thing on the ice, and I just do these magical jumps and I'm able to go from ice, you know, platform to ice platform. You know, it's weird dream, but I mean, it's a nice dream.
It sounds like a pretty fun dream.
Days until I float in water and become icicle.
Yeah, that
Just
sucks.
like in cartoon.
Yeah, I heard nothing about quad. But now the real question is, since, you know, if Regis starts being unable to laugh or even express any kind of emotion, sympathy, sadness, whatever, that is dangerous. That means I'm sinking back into my old habits, and that means the only way to find happiness will be to kill people. So, you know, the dice are going to play a big role for me.
I'm feeling we won't find the bike, but I mean, we might find other things.
Yeah. It'd be nice to find the bicycles, though.
And it would be. I have a long walk home if not.
Yeah. It's the quest for bicycles. Nothing.
Oh, it's big L. Nothing. Nothing is real. Nothing really.
Let's
I'll go over this way.
Juliana is the only one who knows. And she instantly said, you cannot tell anybody else. You tell anybody else, especially not Ronan. It's like, if I tell anybody else, we know how people in DayZ react when you tell them stuff like... What was that?
I found some wire.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
And
I
all
got
the
some wire
wires that
too.
we can give to art.
It's
Good.
perfect.
That is good. I'll check over here.
Okay, I'll check the next check.
Alright, I'll check him here. Oof. Careful.
Hiya.
We are no spring chickens anymore.
Nope. There we go.
Alright.
Oh, that... Oh, is that just a tire kit, I think, yeah?
It is a tire kit.
Okay.
Nothing. Oof.
A lot of half-plags.
A lot of flags that are not full anymore.
I swear to God. Fuck! I fucking knew it!
It is okay though.
Hello? Is anybody home? Is anybody here? No? Boucher. What if Regis is the one that killed Boucher? That's impossible. I just remember Boucher already disappeared, so and I just remembered my memories. That's a jerry can. Does a jerry can fit? Guess what I'm hiding on my chest? Oh, gasoline, baby. Oh, man. I'm hiding Jerry. Yeah. I got to get something off my chest. And then drops a jerry can. I've been hiding Jerry.
Oh, there you are.
Nothing in
Find
there.
anything good?
Well, there is a jerry can of gas, but that's about it. Little too heavy for me. Normally with the bike, I'd be able to carry that, but yeah.
Well, I might just head home.
Yeah.
Start heading home. It's going to take me a few days now that I don't have my bike, but I mean, I'll get there.
Okay. Did you want me to come along, or?
You can if you want, but I mean, if you're just close to home, you might want to just stay.
Okay.
There's no other bike for you to get back. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Whew.
I will look around for a bike and cans of beans, especially. That's what I'm
There you
looking
go.
forward to.
I'll keep my eyes I'll
Okay.
keep my eyes open, especially. All right?
Yes, you know the station, huh? You need me, you ping me.
Da. Of course.
Okay,
Be safe, all right?
I will. I'm scared that Regis is gonna find his need to kill again. And unfortunately, Juliana knows too much. I'm so scared for that. Like, normally Regis wouldn't just kill somebody that's innocent, right? But even if he doesn't have feeling, usually that's old world thinking. You know, he would get rid of people that wouldn't be necessarily missed or hated, like they were hated, and like people would be like, you know, well, you know, they're dead, but whatever, you know. So even if it was really hard to trace, but the way Regis did things, I suppose, was good enough for him not to be caught for a long time. Look at Butters, got that 5 years, 3 months, 6 days, 17 hours, 1 minute, 17 seconds followage. It's always fucking spaghetti. Excuse me, but am I playing Tony Moretti right now? What the fuck? Now we need some beans and we need some bikes. Beans and bikes. This will probably be the name of this VOD. No, not really. This VOD is probably going to have something to do with my memory. Box nails. Alright, alright. It is a specific looking shirt. It will be the spaghetti. I could imagine, like, this VOD is called just the spaghetti for no fucking reason. Because of that one can of spaghetti I found. That's it. And, like, people will be watching, like, why is it called the spaghetti? And then they're, like, watching, and they're, like, actively watching, like, 3 hours. Because I always stream for, like, at least 3, right? So they'll be watching 3 hours of VODs only. But actually, they'd be at 1 hour and 12 minutes. And I'd be like, oh, that's why. Because he found spaghetti. Spaghetti Road? Yeah, because Road was here, right? So, very important to mention Road. I wonder who I'm going to bump into on the way, though. Eh? Who knows? Might kill them. Might find the urge again. It's especially when it's like people that are kind of dicks and stuff. Like, I gotten used to doing that to them, but now it's like there's no justifying. Like, you know, Regis doesn't care. Like, he does not care. Those are nice padded gloves, you know. Like, mine are just wool, but at this point, it's part of my look. Like, man, I have the best drip on the server, right? You can say what you want, but my drip is stuff of legends. All right, it's important for people to recognize that. I have the best drip. My fucking drip is the best. All right, we got something in there. Got something in there. It's got gloves in there. Come on, Beans. That's a black boonie hat. Oh, I could become a watcher. I have become a watcher. Nah, I'm good. Next time a watcher comes up to me, I'll just be like, I am one of you. Look. And they'll be like, oh, shit. Regis? You're one of us now? I'll be like, I fooled you. You are dead now. So, like, typically the watchers would be people that Regis would want to kill. Like, he would not have any hesitation for the stuff that they've done, so. This is like my house, only there's no beans in the cupboard. Look at Debbie coming in with the 9 years, 3 months of follow. Wow, it's like perfect. 9 years, 3 months on the dot. Because there's no like days, hours, minutes, and seconds. It's like, that's weird, right? Yeah, it's like, we're done. This year, buy her a gun. Visit the Glacial Armaments Design Studio. Who the fuck put this? This makes no sense, though. Like, in Sakal. But it's perfect. Like, it makes no sense. Like, there would be no American signs unless the watchers are now putting advertisement. Is that like a DayZ thing? Or is that like just modded in? I feel like that's modded in. It's the first time I noticed that. Like, I saw a couple of screenshots today somebody had posted showing that. Oh, it does show the minutes. I missed the message above there. Yeah, 9 years, 3 months. 11 days, 14 hours, 36 minutes, 48 seconds. I don't know why. I couldn't see it because it's like cropped. It's a pretty small screen right now. A lot of nails. I mean, nails are always practical. You never know. You need to build something on the go. Yeah. I like RP and climbing sometimes, like making the climb sounds. Some people don't make it. They don't make that sound. Why are all the flashlights badly damaged? Why can't I find a good fucking flashlight? Seriously, like, it doesn't matter if they all work, but, like, every time I find a flashlight, it's badly damaged. Every time. I found, I don't know, man, fucking a dozen, maybe at this point, like a lot. And every time they are badly damaged. Like, who would want to live in this house now? Like, you're stuck with all this stupid debris, man. They ruined this house, but it looks great, though, in the apocalypse. Daisy ruined it for a livable space. Alright, well, I think we've went around this town pretty much a bit. There are no zombies in cities anymore, I've noticed. There are some of those containers. It's like a little Mitch spot right here. Yeah, we need a bicycle, and we need some beans. We need bike beans. Or bean bikes. Something like that. Alright, I think I went through all of these. Definitely have, yeah. Okay, where the f do I go from in here, man? I have to eat. Okay, did we take? We took. No, we didn't take that road. We came from the other side. The fuck is that end over here? Like, I know which town we're in. It's just that it's really weird. We ended up coming in from another side. So it is a thing, eh? It is a thing. It's a goddamn thing. Someone is building over there. Should I go kill them? That's like one of the things that I don't like as much is like I like that building mod. It's a great mod, you know. But when I see like blue structures like that, it just fucking my immersion takes a hit, you know what I'm saying? It's like floating hay bale level. Remember the floating hay bales, guys? There was a lot of those back in the day. A lot of floating hay bales. Kind of want to go see. Fucking duck. Is this just... Yeah, it's just ice. I'm like skating. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba. Ba-da. I accidentally clicked there. I wasn't supposed to just air punch, but it happened, so... Yeah, somebody's definitely building here. Oh, wow. There's a lot of plankage here. I'd be ashamed if somebody ruined that. I'm not gonna do that, though. I'm not a fucking dick. Might be a serial killer, but I'm not a dick. That person really wanted to have a house on the beach. He wanted to have a beach house. Let's see over here. This looks like a place that could have a bike. Are there bikes still? Please tell me there are still bikes. I mean, I hated bikes first, but now I'm kind of used to them. Although they probably create some lag on the server. Probably create a lot of lag. Womp. Womp womp. Oh, MK that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, look at that. I wonder what it's full of. My first victim. No, I'm kidding. Hello? Hello? Are you looking for something? You look like you're trying to find your way.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking
Oh, you don't know what you're looking for, you said? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Kind of like if I find it, I think I'll know what I've been looking for.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. Anything that you need?
Not off the top.
I see. My name is Regis. What's your name?
I'm Norman.
Nice to meet you, Norman. I don't want to keep you if you wanted to be heading off, though. Sorry to have stopped you. I was just curious.
Not in a rush to.
I see. I'm just scouting around, looking for, food and stuff like that.
Can't help you.
That is fine.
Not in the food.
Don't worry about it. So, do you travel with a group of people normally, or are you always alone, not sure what you're doing?
It's me, myself, and I at the moment.
I see. Sometimes that is for the best. Have you been to Sakal for a long time, or you were just arrived not long ago?
Not long ago.
How long would you say you've been here?
Days.
Oh, just a few days, huh? Well, this island, it's got a certain knack. It does not have the promises that you were given if you heard those radio frequencies that brought your boat here. It's not exactly what you think. Let's just say. If you see someone at a distance, usually wearing boonie hat, something like that, usually dressed in black or white, just looking at you, you're going to have two choices. You could ignore them, or not. If you do not ignore them, you will be playing a game. A game to figure out how to get out of here, maybe. But for the most part, you are now stuck on this island. I feel like I should let you know that. I'm not sure if you are aware. These people who watch you, they go by the Watchers. Many groups know about them. So, just be safe, okay?
I heads up. I've only heard whispers, and the people I was traveling with, how we ended up here, they didn't really.
His mic is cutting out a lot. I see. Well, I'll just say this once. If you do not play the games that these Watchers want you to play, chances are you might survive and end up alone on this island. And that is difficult. Trust me. If you do decide to play the games, there is a chance that you are going to either die or end up being one of them, maybe. I don't know. But the choice will be yours. Ignore or play. I need to go. But be safe, huh? Only been here for a couple days. Ah, this is a she-mag. Nice the boots. But I'm on a quest. Quest to find a bicycle. I gotta try one of these pistoshka hats again. I've not tried this in a long time. Let's see. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, that should have been my hat from the get-go. Best insulation, too. That is just a fucking terrible looking hat. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's a fucking bad looking hat. I like wearing stuff that doesn't look great, you know? That is one ugly ass fucking hat. Who made this and went like, "Yep, this is it. That's a hat. That's what we're gonna sell these." I love it. It's so bad. I love it. Yeah, I would have spoken a little longer with that survivor, but his mic was always like cutting out like real bad. Like, hello, Weeks, in here, hello, yeah, I can't do that. It's really hard, but he's lagging. Probably his connection is bad. Feel bad for the dude. How you doing? Reniku in the house. Yeah, newcomers to the island are doomed, but I tried to tell them, you know, it's like, you know, that guy, if I would have had my urges, I probably would have killed him. Here's the thing, right? You can't really play a serial killer in DayZ roleplay because, I mean, you can. I've done it before with Wes Carter, but he was like straight up a serial killer, like Dexter style and shit. But it's like when you capture someone, right? You have to ask permission, like permission to permakill you, basically, because you don't want to power game them, right? So you got to ask that permission, and you want to make sure you can. And if they say no, like. And you can't just ask, like, right off the bat. Like, because Because of course they're going to say no. They have no idea. Like, it's not like, hey, permission to perm kill. You're like, no, you've caught me. It's been like 5 minutes. I'm not going to die to 5 minutes. And obviously, I don't want to just give 5 minutes of RP. That's not the point. You know, you got to give them that good role play and shit. But, you know, you have to ask after you've done all the role play. You know, you RP with them for a half hour, 45 minutes. Give them the whole shtick, you know, the whole damn thing. And at the very end, you ask permission to perm your character. And then they're like, no. Like, what do you do? Like, what do you fucking do? I don't feel right about killing somebody that I've, you know, set into that path of death, you know? Calm down, bro. I know I'm talking about killing, but I'm not gonna kill you. You're good. I feel like I seen someone in that house for a second. It was so weird, but no. But yeah, like how do you, you know, you have no guarantee that you're going to be able to kill, unless you do the RP and at the end you ask, and if they say yeah, you're lucky, and then you can finish the job. If not, you know, what are you going to fucking do, you know? It's like, I can't just let that person go. Now I got to kill them so they can't remember, basically. But I don't want to kill them because, oh, see, they're going to be salty because they're going to be like, fuck, you know, now I lost my gear, you know. Such a touchy thing. A lot of people's been wanting me to play Wes Carter for a long time in DayZ, but it, like, again, you know, but it's such a tough fucking role, man, to play because of that. So that's what it is. Man, I'm sure this looks cool and stuff, but it's not for me. But hey, the next best thing, I'm playing Regis, and you know, if I feel the moment will be appropriate, it'll be doable. I'll be able to kill somebody. Well, yeah, that's the only way, you know, but that's harder, though, out of character. That's like, oh, like, nah, man, I don't want to, like, nah, man, I don't want to kill a friend now. Like, they've become friends, you know? It's just like, in the case of Juliana, she's the only person in character that knows I'm a killer. I swear to God, if somebody fucking acts like they know I'm a serial killer now, I'm gonna straight up KOS them. If I get metagames, I'm going to KOS. Just saying, right off the bat. Be ready for that. But like Juliana, she's the only person that knows in character. Maybe the Watchers. I mean, Lore Master's got some parts of my background, so. So yeah, then you're like, well, Juliana, like, I'm afraid that day might happen. It might never happen, but I'm afraid it could. Welcome to my humble abode. Oh, I've seen this. Just ring my fucking bell. If I'm there, I'll answer. The fuck was... How do you ring the... Oh, there. Nope. Doesn't work. Probably doesn't have a battery or some shit. I don't know if that needs a battery. I feel like it might need a battery. It's definitely not working. I've stayed in this house before. Actually, yeah, that's the house a Watcher came into. Watcher stepped right in while I was at a fire. Would have been nice to go back in there. And of course, yep. Of course. I'm hungry, I'm cold, I'm all sorts of things. Yeah, I swear to God, Mortis, if I even fucking hear somebody say that. I mean, to be fair, Juliana might go around telling people, but I highly fucking doubt she will. Like, I know her character. She has no reason to tell anybody, and she's literally, like, the first thing she said is don't tell anybody. She's protecting my secret, you know? I love that. I love the fact that I told her. I needed to tell somebody, and I wanted to start with at least one person, and that's her, you know? She's the perfect person to tell. So, if anybody would come up to me and go like, I don't know, man, this guy Regis, like, I swear to God, if I hear that, if I fucking even hear like somebody's like, I don't really trust him, like, you know, fuck you, man. I'm KOSing you, and you're gonna end up in a report. Unless you straight up hear in game for a fact that I'm a fucking killer, you better not. Because you will get a bullet behind the head. I will give you a reason to call me a fucking killer, and I will bring you in a report! You hear me? That's right. I'll put this burlap sack on your face. I will show you a good time. It's gonna be a good time for me, but not for you. That up there. Maybe I'm art. Maybe I've always been art. Maybe I'm playing on 2 different PCs and playing 2 characters at once. Could you imagine that? Shit would be like unreal. Well, Shade, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, yeah, we've been here, so... Okay, that is a house there. Okay, I see it. Okay, and that's that house, so... Yeah, I need a house. I need to eat. I need to warm up. Well, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. No, I was trying to sound a little bit more like Tony Moretti, but I was dipping into the Artorias kind of style there for a minute. Yeah, I feel like you logged off around here or something. I know I had a watcher interaction in that house. I just want to get a little house right now just so I can make a fire. I've been in this town like a few times. Yay! You got a bike from here. Oh, now I'm hungry. I'm hungry and dying. I love how you're instantly, like, as soon as I'm hungry, I'm losing health. That's nuts, man. That's fucking nuts. This game is borked. Daisy doesn't understand the simple mechanic of hungry. Yeah, I guess me too, you know, when I'm like, I'm hungry right now. I'm peckish a little bit, so I think I'm dying, guys. funny, I'm in a house that looks just like mine now. Let's be super silent. God, my stomach's gonna give me away. That sounds really fucking delicious. Yeah, that's right. Gotta love that. It's like for a second I feel like I'm at my house. But I'm not. Alright, take the rape. Alright, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna drop it here. 'Cause it's empty. I think, yeah. God, shut up. Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna have myself a can of spaghetti. I'm gonna have myself a can. I'm stuck with a can of spaghetti. To Daisy ASMR. Okay. Alright, spaghetti. Fucking looks delicious. Ew. Fucking, it's not. That was fucking horrible. Needed to eat some. Okay, what else have we got? Guess I'm gonna eat these nails. Looks good. Now, zucchini caviar. Now that looks like something real good. Let's see. Oh God, it smells like death in there. Alright. Well, let's eat it anyway. That was worse than the spaghetti. Fuck, I can't see myself finishing this. Dude, I'm hungry. Caviar, what the fuck? I'm specifically doing it too. I'm power gaming. It's fine. I was just kidding with you. I thought it's not fair. I think I'm gonna be sick if I keep eating. So I'm gonna stop for a second. This can is very plentiful. It's got a lot of goodness inside. It's gonna fill my bill. Oh, somebody shot. Somebody fucking shot. I'm so scared. It's snowing out there. I'm even scarier. I just shoveled a lot of shit today. Oh no, he shot again. Somebody shot at like 150 miles from here. I'm really fucking scared. Fuck. Again. I think they're even further now. Oh my God, they're getting further. It's scary. go. I'm gonna eat this delicious zucchini caviar. It's good. You happy? It's fucking delicious. Holy fuck, where does the caviar come from? Oh, I'm able to taste the love. That's the first thing I tasted. I think it's the redeeming quality of this plate of food. You guys tired of my ASMR yet? It's actually kind of nice with the fire and everything. Go walk outside like a creep. Really? Yeah, it's just looking at it doesn't really look like there's caviar inside either. It actually looks pretty good. It looks like creamy and stuff. Like, that should look good. I just find it weird, like, this mod, they should have done, like, labeling that looks more like custom made. Like, handwritten or some shit on it. Because this just looks like produced. Like, this would be great for a life server or some shit. It's just so weird. Like, how are we producing cans like this? Like, how is this happening? They're cool looking cans, mind you. Like, I'm not dissing that whatsoever. I think it looks cool. Like, all these things to, package the food, it looks great. But like, it makes no sense in the apocalypse to have something like that. So the person who modded this definitely did this for like, I don't know, a life server or something, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't know why, I just feel like walking right now. Just taking it chill. Chill, my home bro. You see, the Watchers, they are afraid of me now. They know who I is. They always knew. They always kept writing, "Remember, Regis." I am their secret weapon, yeah. All them beans in me. They know. They know. Dude, I don't know what it is about walking in DayZ, but it's so fucking relaxing. I love it. Just the fact that anybody could just catch up to me real quick, too. Like, when I'm playing Mitch, like, that's one of the best parts. Just walking. Except with Mitch, I'm walking with a limp. Like this? Yeah, this is the Mitch walk right here. It's the real test. How long can you survive with Regis's farts? I'm gonna go check that out over here. No, you did what you had to do. You know Mitch doesn't hold anything against you. It's probably why you feel even worse about it. Don't worry. Wonder if I could fly with this. I'd be able to go a lot of places. It worked. Secrets behind the beans. Remember this house. Light's still on. The flag is sliding down. They're still building. They've given up. They've looted. They have filled it up with loot and commenced not logging in anymore. Yeah. All you hear is this like just in the echo, you know? That'd be great. I wish the admins would give me that kind of power. Like, yes, you know, let's make it a vote on the server, like, is Roach allowed to make Regis fart and able to fly? And if everybody votes yes, then I have that ability. I can fly. Yeah, I know, right? But I don't think they've been around, like... It's a nice spot. This would be a perfect house for Mitch. Excuse me, we're going to let an old man live here instead of you. Thank you. Please evacuate the house now.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road where I always seem to be. And every stop I make, I see my old friend. It ain't long till I get spun round and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow my whole world will settle down. But it ain't tomorrow, so I keep moving on. I'm
Down the road that never seems to end.
Full of track lines and rails and lies around each bend. So if you're gonna join me for a while, better grab your hat. You know I live like that kind of hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. It ain't tomorrow, so this old world's still my home. I got my own world waiting to unfold. In a Ziploc bag where I can drag out this worn down soul. And I made it through so far, so I know it won't be long. I must be almost there, already paid my fare with this hobo song. Maybe tomorrow, my God will help me settle down. But it ain't tomorrow, so I guess I'll keep moving on.
It is a great song. Love that song. I want a fucking bike. Give me my bike. Now this is a story all about how my life got twisted and upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, in the playground is where I spent both of my days. Both of my days, like 2 days, you know, most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool while I'm shooting some b-ball outside of school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Isn't that a great song? Such a great song. I love that song. Brings me back memories. A lot of memories. Man, you know how long I've been waiting for Regis's past to come up to him? I'm so glad I rolled that shit yesterday. What is big drawer cabinet? I gotta see that now. Oh my god. It's like wolves were to come in here not wolves, but like bad people, I would just probably put that there. Be like, good luck finding me. Oh, they probably would shoot me through these windows. Yeah, I'd be stuck. It'd be a horrible idea. So what happened to the governor? Man, look, he might be listening. That's fine. Bro, you tried, you know what I'm saying? But don't do that. Don't bring in characters from like another world like Walking Dead. Don't Rick Grimes the server. That's my recommendation. Doesn't mean your RP would have been bad. I have no fucking idea how it was, but I'm just going to say it's just don't do it. Like, don't do that. It's like it's a taboo thing, in the RP world. I know some people might not realize that, and everybody, makes mistakes, but coming in as the governor, it just doesn't work. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I have a gun to shoot that thing, so I have another one at home as well. I don't know. It doesn't work, like you're not, especially when you're trying to do exactly like the governor tried to do. Now, being the governor, like, because you were a governor or something like that before the outbreak, I don't know, something like that makes sort of sense, right? Like, look at me skipping all these guns. People would be grabbing all this shit like, oh, guns, oh, ammo, oh, fucking clips. Yeah, I said clips. Exactly. I know it's mags. Don't worry. I'm doing it on purpose. But yeah, I don't know. It's the worst thing you can do. It's like if I came into this server calling myself Rick Grimes. It's the same level. It's the same level of like, nah, bro, don't do that. Which way did I come from now? I forget. Oh, I'm going up this way. I think. I have no idea anymore. I kind of got like, I need to find the water. It's the only way. Oh, no. I was going this way. Because I recognize that shed. That's the shed I was in. So, it's dark, alright? Cut me some slack. But yeah, it's really cringy, it's not to be insulting. Like, I don't actively go around insulting people. I'm not insulting anybody. Like I said, maybe the RP was great, but you can't do that. And there was like somebody on a server like trying to pass, I don't know if they're still playing like that, but trying to pass off as the governor and trying to start something like that, like the whole thing. And it just, and like, oh, I'm a bad guy, like actively just, I don't know, man, it's just too much. For me, that doesn't work. You just get a lot of people to hate you. If you're going to play a bad guy, right? I'm just going to say it right now. If you're going to play a bad guy, shut up. Don't tell the world, that you're going to be a bad guy when you start off. It took me 21 streams for people to figure out now, out of character, that I'm a serial killer. I didn't like spawn in the server and go like, yep, I'm a serial killer, watch out. I'm going to kill you all. Like, I didn't start like that, I built up to it. We're 21 streams in, and I'm finally like, oh, the dice finally agreed with me. That's mainly why, but yeah, like, look, if you're gonna play like an active bad guy, like, sure, I was a serial killer, but am I one right now? No, I'm not. I have feelings and stuff, and like, Regis still lost his memory, and it fucked him up to a point where he's just not acting like he used to. He's not being a serial killer like he used to. So that changes a lot of aspects right now, right? So now the question is, when will Regis snap out of it? When will Regis actually end up becoming what he always was? If it even happens, I don't know. Again, the dice decide a lot of shit for me. So I don't like to know the answer to shit. When I'm playing a character, I like to roll dice, so I don't know. I'm just like, oh shit, I'm as surprised as everybody else when I'm like, oh fuck, yes. Like, we're gonna be doing this and we're gonna be doing that, Yeah, exactly, right? Like, some of the best bad guys are seen as good guys and stuff in a way, or like Negan is a really good example. If we're talking about Walking Dead, he's a great example of a bad guy, you know? So he's one of the best ones because ultimately, you know, he's a good guy deep down inside. He's just doing what he needs to do. And when you're able to portray a bit of that humanity, you're just not like a blank card of like, I'm a bad guy, deal with it. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to, you know, like, if there's a foundation behind it and something like, I don't know, it just feels a lot better at the end of the day. Ah, dude, adding dice rolls to your RP is peak. It's peak RP, man. You power game yourself, but in the best way possible, you know? That's how I love to play. I often play characters with quirks that require... Don't. I got a bike. It's not the best bike. I got a damaged wheel and a worn back one, but this is my bike right now. Unless it's somebody's bike, but I got travel form. This is what I was out for. This and beans. And let me just finish looking in this house, though. I needed some beans. Beans. Come on, beans. It's hard to find beans, apparently. I can find everything else. But I can't find in beans, man. Can't find motherfucking beans. I like to pick up lighters and batteries. They're like those little things that most people are like, they just kind of shrug, but like you need them all the time. Okay. This is mine now. Hopefully I'll find some wheels. Sometimes you see wheels. I've seen wheels. Big wheels keep on turning. All right. Well, am I so happy? I think we are going to have a good time. I'm gonna ride this bike. What color is my bike? It's hard to tell. It's like a purple or... Yeah, I don't know what color it is. We're gonna get off of it for a second. It's like a brown or a purple. It's black. I think it's black. I think it's black. Boucher! Oh, goodness of mine. Well, geez, look at that, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel. Now, Buzzard, please know you hold a power right now. I could fart right now if you'd like, but there'd be no point. No one is around to hear it. But 5, if you type CRP, exclamation mark CRP, okay, you will see that it's an automatic fart. Yeah, look at that, all right? I know it's a little jumble. I can't make spaces and lines and stuff when I do these things. So, $20 or 5 subs to the channel. That's an automatic fart. Now, I want you to know, all right? I want you to know, Buzzard, that you hold a specific power right now. And with great power comes great responsibility. That means you are responsible for reminding me. You got to tag me, okay? I owe you one. Okay, so you gotta tag me when you feel it's ready, if I'm with people or with someone, okay? And you go, you tag at Roach and you go, you owe me one automatic fart. Oh my god, there we go. Hello?
Hey, do you happen to have a compass?
I do? You need to know what direction
Oh,
you're
my-
going,
just-
I suppose, huh?
Yes, yes. We finally just found a fucking map.
Oh my god, okay. Let me help you. Alright. This way right here, okay? Right where I'm facing is north.
Okay, that's north. Where are we then? We came from... We just went to Huho. So we're by Tapwa? Tapwa?
Hoo-ho.
Hoo-ho?
Yeah, Huho.
Yeah, I know what you
And
mean.
then- so, okay.
Okay,
go
so right now, you are, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at your map. Oops, sorry. Let's see.
Because we're just straight down the middle south, no? At Tapwa. Because that's where we're going into, because we just came from Huho. And we had the water on our... Yeah, that... Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That town, Hoo-Ho you call is called Juzno. But yeah, we are somewhere between Juzno and Nugovo, which is Horobo that you could see. But that's a little more to the west. It's a very, very big town close to the airfield that you see to the west of that Hoo-Ho town.
Okay, so we're in between Huho and Tapwa? Okay.
What is the town you Hakwai that you were talking about? Is that right or left of Huho that you're looking at?
Left of... Like, directly left, real close.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that would be Tarana, Tarane, basically is what it's called, Tarane, yeah. So, yeah, that's roughly where we are right now that you're looking at.
Okay. All right, perfect.
A good way to
Awesome,
know where
thank
you
you.
are as well is, making sure you follow the water. So that's always a good point of recollection. So yeah, right now we are not right next to the water, but it's not too far away. It's just down there, So
Yeah.
so yeah, you are in the right spot about where you think you are. A couple of military checkpoints here. So good luck finding what you need. You should be able to find a compass. I'm pretty sure I had seen one up ahead too. So looking through the
Thank
houses.
God. Hey, do you need anything, man? I mean, I've just been picking stuff up for, honestly, whoever I came across.
Oh, do you have
I
beans?
think I got a couple mags for that. Beans. 1 second. Nope, that's not my bean bag. Nope, that's not my bean bag. I do. It's pretty old. I think it expired, but I do got beans.
I will take them. It does not matter. I love them. It's
All
coming,
right,
Buzzer.
sorry, I have kind of like a germ thing. I don't like touching people, but here's the beans.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel you. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for letting us borrow your compass, brother man.
Of course. Good luck on your travels, huh? Love your mask.
You as well. You as well.
Yeah, I love your face. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
Hey, awesome. See, everyone here is so nice. You go to Miami, everyone's a fucking cracked out drug dealer who wants to kill people. Get his pants?
That's how I propel myself on Oh, that's perfect. They'll refer to me as the guy with the compass, not anymore. Now they're going to refer to me as the guy that farted. You got beans. Just get on my bike and just like just farts, bro. And I know he heard it. I made sure to drop 2. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking child, man. They were pretty fucking deep, too. Yeah, Quad. Yeah, exactly. Everyone here is so nice. Just drops a bomb. It's perfect, man. I didn't even question it. I just farted and went. Anyways, Buzzard, thank you so much for that. It's perfect. It's fucking road note again. I swear to God, man. Like, I think that if I begin having urges, to kill, like, I might have to kill Road just based on those notes alone. Like, I really think it's gonna have to be that. I forget what year it is exactly, just because of, like, how the fucking server is. Hold on, I need to check my thing. Hold on. Oh, that's right. He's born in June 2nd, 2000, which makes him 35 years old. Because it's 2030... 30 years old. Sorry, yeah. His name wasn't Regis, though, huh? Year of the Bean. 2000. Well, no, he's 30. But yeah, like, I mean, for the past 5 years, he was 25 years old and killing people, yeah. He was killing people since 16, though. Like... it was mostly bums though in the beginning. Like obviously you'll hear a little bit more about that at some point maybe, but he targeted homeless people because it's always like it's the easy target at first. So he targeted homeless people because it was easy for him the first time he did it. It just passed off as like homeless people killing each other, fighting over drugs and shit. He would actually set up scenarios like that, like put like beers and alcohol and drugs. It's like he would buy drugs, just put drugs nearby and be like, oh, it must have been like a drug fight or some shit like that. So Regis really set it up. But I think his age was meant to be a lie. I have to reread my bio. It's been too long. It's been like I don't know, since we opened up, and I had written it before that. So but I think, if I'm not mistaken, his age is not correct. See, his name is the same, but he's using his middle name. And his name is legally could be Regis Boucher, but it's not his real name. He's got another first name. This is his middle name. And his age is off. It's all part of the plan. He had passports ready and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure Regis is supposed to be, that's why I said 35. But I'm mistaken. I think he started here at 35, and he's supposed to be now at this point. He's supposed to be my age, so he's 40. That's how it's supposed to be. But I just have to look it up again because we're not at that point yet. So I have to like check my notes, memory notes, and shit like that. But he's supposed to be like my age today. That was the whole point. And on his passport is written 2000. So he looks younger than what he actually appears. It's just like me in real life. I don't look like I'm 40, but I certainly am. So he would have been 25 when he came to Sakal, but that's only from the lore and shit like that you got. No, I just don't. I just don't look like I'm 40. I still can't grow a beard or any facial hair whatsoever, which is fucking weird. It's really weird. Like, if I try to let it grow, I look like a pubescent fucking teen or some shit. Like, there's barely anything on a mustache. Like, nothing grows. So it's really odd. No facial hair whatsoever. And I just generally look a lot younger than my age. This is what I get from everybody. I barely have wrinkles or anything either. You know, for 40 years old, I should have at least something. I do have a little bit of gray hair that's starting, though, so. The mustache is struggling to connect, yeah. Yeah, I have nothing, like on my cheeks, nothing. And if I let something grow, it's a little bit on the chin, a little bit under lip, and a little bit like, you know, like mustache. But yeah, it's like that. So anyway, Regis, I know that Regis is supposed to be 40, like now, because of the time gap, and like it was so fucked up because they said like, oh, it's like 2030 now or something, and so with a time gap, I have to calculate, and I was like, obviously my passport that I made couldn't be, because they would find me. The fucking authorities would find me. So I can't be like the real name Boucher. So yeah, anyway, technically my real name is Michael Regis Boucher. And so basically I could call myself Mike. But I don't. It's Regis. And I'm never going to call him Michael. Michael is Michael, basically. But it's in French. So, but yeah, it's Regis. It's Regis Boucher, but that's the name he put on for the fake passport. It was made for him. And obviously his date of birth is fake as well, so he's younger than anticipated here. But he does look around that age. Like, he looks like he's about 30-ish. So people like Juliana and everything, they would know no different. They would think exactly like, oh, he's 30. If anything, even if he looked a little bit older than 30, it would still be like, oh, well, you know. Like, he was 35 basically when he got here. And obviously, the hint to my age is the job. Somebody's been here. The hint to my age is the job. I'm going to check that out in a minute. So yeah, like, I mean, look, Regis was a foreman as an independent contractor for the Canadian Department of Road Transportation. Now, who the fuck is doing that job in his 20s? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be making probably, you know, I'd be making, what am I gonna say here? Like, I'd be working, making the roads, but I was a foreman. I was directing the jobs. Like, I was selecting the certain jobs to pick, different places to go, etc. And the specific job, like I would direct the guys in going like, okay, yeah, we're going to be doing that today. And then it would give me time to be able to bury bodies under the roads. And then the next day we'd go around and actually, fill up those roads, after the body was, it was just perfect. It was perfect fucking job. Yeah, but nobody questioned my job. Like, oh, you were doing that. But, like, nobody really knows, like, what age are you supposed to be to do that? But Regis has killed his first person when he was 16. Well, you know how usually, Bush, like I usually give you guys a full bio. Like I'll read out a whole bio to you guys, but I've provided you no links to a bio this time. Nothing. I want you guys to figure shit out as it goes this time around. I'm trying something very different. So now we figured out that Regis is a serial killer. And his age, this is just you guys now, but nobody knows in character about his age. Regis does remember his age. I just got to recheck my notes on what my actual birth date is. But the birth date for my passport, that's what it was. That's what I read. Hey, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Polar. Who the fuck is leaving moonshine everywhere? That one's empty. That one's got a little bit of flavor to it. Might go there. There's two spots the Watcher has left to come to me, and it's up there and up there. And yeah, you're right. Regis is not hostile. Yet. We don't know if he's going to be at some point, but he is not right now. But he definitely fucking remembers. I gotta check my notes on my actual birth date too. But hey, it doesn't matter if it doesn't come up. I'll just go like, hey, sorry, I forgot. Still some little holes, but it's gonna come to me. There's a spot up here somewhere. wonder if that note's still there. I'm trying to figure out where that exact spot is. No, that's that tower. I can't be up there. It's a lot closer to my place. Alright, and it's got to be up this peak right here. I remember. Everything. I know you're out there. You hide. You watch us like fucking cowards. I know you've been watching me for at least 5 years. Come out, you fucking cowards! Come on! Talk to me! I'm not gonna fucking hurt you! What, are you scared? I guess you are. They keep telling me to remember. But what exactly do they know of me? Now that I remember who I am, what will they want with me? And if they know what I am, or what I used to be, why would they keep me alive? Although I don't get the urges anymore. I still remember how good it made me felt when I did what I used to do. The rush of adrenaline, the feeling is like no other. But even if I remember right now, I don't feel the need to have this in my life. Yet. Regis went up on the hill close to his house and started yelling out loud that he remembers, trying to get the watchers to come to him. Missed a part too, yeah, earlier. God, that was fucking hilarious. They gave me beans too, which is funny. I got on my bike, and when I got on my bike, I just like just left. It was the greatest. Because yeah, I mean, I give back now. I give farts. Regis loves beans, and so people have the control over that. You know, when people gift subs or donate, they end up with a bit of power. The Buzzard had just gifted subs, and I let him know. I was like, "Hey, bro, man, you got some power now." because I know like sometimes people just donate or gift subs and stuff, and it's like I never know what to do. Like I don't have to do anything back. I know the content I'm creating here, for example, is what I give back, right? Like I get that, but I like to give a little extra because the content I give here is free. You know, it's free content. So I like when I'm able to give a little bit extra in return, and yeah, so you know, like $10, you know, and that's actually the people who give like $10 now are gonna have the power to roll a D10, and if it lands on 5 or 10, then I fart in the middle of RP. But they need to roll in chat by typing !D10, and you know, they get that chance. If it doesn't land on 5 or 10, then you know, then too bad it doesn't work, you know, but it gives them that chance, because I can't always fart. Like it needs to it needs to be that. So people who give $20, then it's like an automatic fart mid RP, or 5 gifted subs. 3 gifted subs is the roll as well, the roll D10. And the ones who give like 50 or 15 gifted subs, I'll pass out in the middle of RP, and I'll wake up saying something embarrassing in front of like everyone. Like I could just like pass out and just like as I wake up go like, oh yeah, you know, that'd be the stupidest shit ever, man. That'd be so funny. Oh god, that'd be the worst shit ever. Like, I know people donate anyway, or gift subs to the channel anyway, but I just want to give something extra to that. So, there are different tiers, like, if somebody does give that much, or these amounts, then it'll be that. $100 and more, or 20 gifted subs and more is not much. My eternal love and gratitude, and a VIP tag on Twitch. You know, it sucks, but, yeah, I don't know what else to do. Right now, I don't really have ideas. I don't want to do too much as to influence, but yeah. I think that the first one is going to be that if ever I get $50 again in this channel, it'll be like waking up and probably going like, oh yeah, you know, just super random, and let everybody just wonder what the fuck. Oh man, because Regis is known to pass out every now and again, so it's perfect. I think that one would be funny. Alright, I'm hot enough right now. I could go outside again a little bit. Oh, fuck off. Do I get like a heat boost if I'm like right above? No, really need it. It's at the bottom. Physics. I was trying to get it on the side there. But it's like it went in. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Hey, there we go. Hello there, Tyrant Exile. I appreciate that follow. Welcome to the Roach Den. I hope you enjoy your time around here. Sorry if this is boring a little bit. It's been so fucking active. I kind of just want to live. Just want to, like, you know, this is what I'd be doing with my off time. I'm not out there actively hunting lore or anything. I was hunting a bike. I found a bike. I'm back with a bike. Them some badass walls, eh? They spike. I always kind of wonder if I could climb them. I never tried. We're going to try it today. I'm going to find out. Zombies climb them. Didn't seem to work. I don't know why zombies get to climb them. But I don't. How often do players run into me? Quite a bit. It's just today has been kind of quiet. I ran into 3 people today other than Juliana. She was sleeping here today, and then we went off and started looking for bikes and stuff. Today's been quiet. I'm going to throw a bottle. Oh shit, I just took the bottle and there we go. Yeah, today's just been a little bit quiet. He can't climb these. Got wolves. Wonder how close they are. I want to see. I want to see. I don't know if they're here for me. We'll see. I appreciate that, Quan. Yeah, I mean, when there were zombies, I don't know what happened, but now there's no more zombies. I mean, there are zombies, but they are in remote spots. But in town here, we're okay. Trying to see if I'm going to see the wolves run up the hill. I don't know if they're here for me. I never get wolves here, so... I mean, it's the first time. I'm not saying it's impossible. They definitely do spawn around here. Yeah. Someone's dealing with those wolves, and that's one shot. Yeah, it's over that hill. It's not coming here. Those shots sounded kind of close. But yeah, could be similar to those kinds of fences, so maybe. Could be that. It's definitely weird. I was wondering, this... Does this shoot this? Like, it does. It does shoot that. I shoot it for fun.
Hello? Anybody home?
Oh. Hello? Oui? I'm here.
Hello? What's your name?
My name is Regis.
Did you just make that up?
No. Regis Boucher is my
it
name.
sounded like you stalled.
No, I'm sorry. I
Ah,
was just putting
I'm
some stuff
Lux.
away.
I'm just passing through. I was gonna meet a friend nearby here.
Okay. Lex, you said?
Yes, Lux. You got it.
Oh. Who is your friend, if you don't mind me asking?
His name is Cal. Have you met him?
No, I don't think so.
We're quite new, honestly.
Oh,
I don't know if you've
you
been
both
on
just
this island
arrived?
long, but a week ago, me a couple of days.
Okay, let me open this. Here we go. Hello. Yeah, no, I've been here for a long time. I've been here for 5 years.
Oh wow.
You'll learn pretty soon. There are a few people that were here. I'm one of them. Most people have just arrived barely a few weeks ago. Other people keep
Oh,
coming to the island. Like you and
yeah.
Cal.
Seems that way. Then, did you follow the radio transmission here?
No. I was here way before the radio transmission stuff. The radio transmission was. I'm very sorry to announce, but it was a trap. Not by me, but it's false hope, you know? It's not for what you think. There's not really paradise here, you know? Our perfect life.
Yes. Unfortunate. So who was this Nora? What happened to her? So people said it was on the radio. Someone named Nora. They said she joined some watchers or something like that. Is that true?
Yes, well, at least that's what is being said.
Do you believe it?
I think so. Yeah.
I see.
So you've spoken with some other people before?
Well, mostly Cal has, and then he was just sort of filling me in, so anything I know is pretty much secondhand. It's quite confusing. I've heard that we're not allowed to leave this island last night.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a bit concerning.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, this place is a bit of a trap. If you like, I could leave these gates open. It's not a problem. If you need a fire, though, I could get the fire going. And Cal will
I would
arrive, I'm sure.
really appreciate that.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Go ahead, feel free.
I
Sit
talked to him on
down.
the radio. He said he was heading this way.
Okay, no problem. The fires should attract him, and he'll find us pretty easily. It won't be long. I'll get some wood.
Thank you.
Et voilà. C'est fait. Fire. Oh. Maybe it would be wise to close the
Thank you.
gate, maybe? But it's not locked. You can close it if you'd like.
Thank you.
Of course. Would hate to have those wolves run up
Quite
on us.
cold. Yeah, well, I thought I heard someone shooting them.
Yes, I
maybe
thought
I'm
it was
wrong.
over, but now I hear some more, so...
Interesting. I appreciate it. I was getting really chilly.
Oh, Quad, you
Whew,
disgusting
It is
prick.
pretty cold over here, and I'm Canadian, so...
Ah,
Says
okay.
something.
Well, me too. I'm French Canadian, but I know we are not the best. But I'm no separatist, huh? So I don't care about that.
a bit warmer in Quebec, no?
A little bit, I guess, yeah.
I'm from the West Coast. I
Ah.
lived in BC.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I worked there a couple of times. I used to do road work, you know, build roads basically back then. Yeah, this place, it's special in its own way, I guess. I can't really explain it, but there are people that go by the Watchers, as you know, you've heard. And these Watchers, you can choose to ignore them, or not. If you ignore them, and you ignore everything that has to do with the Watchers, then perhaps you will be like me and the few, very, very few others that survive the first time. You see, for the last 5 years, before everyone like you and everyone else arrived, we used to have a very good life. But these Watchers, they kind of ruin everything. Over time, they play these mind games, got everyone to kill each other, and it was... I will spare you the details, but it was very gruesome, and it did not end well. Those who didn't play, which was very...
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Those who didn't play, which was very few of us, like myself, we chose to ignore. And we were left alive and alone for at least 1 year. No infected, nothing. Just us. We stay separated because when you are with people, they tend to try to really mess with you. You know, to get you to turn against each other. So, these mind games, they are very easy to get sunken into. So anyway, I would advise that you make the right choice that you think for you, but for now you will try to get acquainted on this island. And there are all sorts of groups of people. I've heard there were even cannibals here that arrive here. Have not heard of them in a while, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they are gone. But
I've been hearing rumors of that as well.
yes, well, there are bad people, there are good people. So far, a lot of good people, but there's always going to be the bad seeds, you know. And those people, well, you know, hopefully you don't run into them. But as for these Nora stuff, you will hear a lot about her. She used to be a resident of the island for a while, and eventually she had disappeared. And we figured out recently that she was taking in with the Watchers. The Watchers will keep coming to you. They will ask you things like if you are unworthy or if you are worthy. Answering this question is a risky thing to do. So, just be careful if you decide to answer such a question. Looks
And
like
what
they
makes
are
them
here.
think you're worthy?
Oh yes, they are here. Just be careful in case they can jump, but I don't think so. They never could usually, but... Let's get on the roof if you'd like. Here. Oh. There we go. Just... Oh, yeah. See, you see sometimes they like to try to jump. Okay. I think it was just the one.
Just one?
I think so, yeah.
Someone else must have got the others.
I think so, yeah. Okay.
What is it that is supposedly supposed to make you worthy?
Well,
Not that I ever wish to play these
no, I understand, but the
childish
curiosity...
games.
The curiosity is going to get you, obviously. Like everyone, it's normal. You know, nobody has the answer to that. Not even me or any one of the originals. Obviously, because we didn't want to play the games before, you know, we ignored them. We stay our own separate ways and did not speak of them for the longest time. Now, what makes you worthy or unworthy? The question is more, what is the right answer at the end of the day? You know, are they looking for unworthy people or are they looking for worthy? We don't know. Now, I will say this. I've been actively looking more into this game. But that's mainly because I spent the last year alone on this... in this place. It's not easy. You know, loneliness, it hurts a lot. And so I feel this time I need to try to do something to get out. But I'm not the only one. There are 6 of us. 6 originals. You'll hear about us. The American, the Lightkeeper. There's me. I used to be the Scavenger. I am Regis. And there's Juliana, the Doctor. There's Artorius, or Art. He is the Technician. And of course, there is Ronin, the Portmaster. I'm sure you've heard of him.
No, not really.
You will.
Heard of many people. It took a while before I ran into Cal first, and then took us a while before we really ran into anybody else. But we came into Aniva. I think that's it.
Aniva.
And
Yes.
there was quite a bit of gunfire there, so
Okay.
a lot of commotion.
That is where the portmaster lives. He's got a boat there in Aniva, which is down that direction. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
It's a
he
lot
has,
to keep straight.
yeah, he has a little bit of an ego thing. He's one of the originals, and he likes to be the leader of something. He's not like us. The others, we try to be smart about things, but he is very loud. So he is attracting the wrong people sometimes around Naniva. It is regardless still a good place to go. A lot of people go there, so you might find a lot of answers there for different things. Well, for the watchers, like I say, it really comes down to you. You might not want to play the game now, and maybe down the line you will want to. But it's always a dangerous game. And
Can't say I'm interested in being somebody's lab rat, unfortunately.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's what it seems like it is. Chances are of you dying playing this game are very, very real. So, yeah. But like I said, loneliness is a person's worst enemy, so I don't know if I could go through that again. Not playing and watching everyone die again, it's too hard. So I think this time I play, but only to help the others and maybe find a way out. You can't leave this place. If you try, even if you fix helicopter or anything like that, it will take you down. I've seen many planes and helicopters try to leave, and I've watched them fall. As soon as they reach a certain distance, they just drop to the ocean. And
It's interesting that they have this kind of technology to do this.
yes, it's odd. Same for boats. You might find a boat and try to leave, but you will come back on the shore and we will find you dead in your boat, or maybe you'll be lucky and somehow you're not dead but you are back. But you can't leave. It's impossible. I don't know anybody who has made it out. Nobody does.
Is there no type of resistance on this island?
Yes. I mean, I would have to say 75% of the people have been working together on this island, at least. A few are ignoring everything, or just really not doing anything much because they can't, or they feel like they can't. But a big chunk of folks, we get together quite often in Aniva, and we discuss. When things or events happen, like recently, Shax had appeared with riddles on him. Everyone got together. We talk about it, and we decide on what the best approach is. The idea is not to get at each other's necks, because whether you like to play the game or not, you are in grave danger. These people, they will think they need to do a certain thing in order to open a door or get answers to something. And that might mean killing you or hurting you or things of the matter. So you always have to stay vigilant. Always. I've seen brothers and best friends kill each other because they thought it was the only way. It's horrible.
I'm no stranger to betrayal. I've learned the hard way that you don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. The information.
of course.
It's unfortunate, the situation we've gotten ourselves into.
Yes. I mean, for the most part.
I don't have much, but I have some steak on me if you're interested.
I'm more of a
Bake
bean
myself
guy.
a buck. Ah,
But I'm okay for food.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. So your friend
Regis,
Cal.
right?
Oh yes, Regis.
I thought he would be here by now. He's not. I might have to go out looking for him.
Do you
Maybe I
think?
can call on you again sometime, Regis.
Oh yeah, well you could find me here. Yeah, like I said, you just go. You go west of Aniva, and you find this place. It's very simple. Um, but just be careful out there, okay?
I'll try. As careful as we can be, right? It's not like the road outside here was
Yeah.
any safer.
Yeah. If you choose to
This
go
is
out,
just a
then
different game.
let me know what direction, because if Cal comes around, I will shoot him in that direction, you know, and tell him, oh, well, she went west or she went north, or, you know.
I believe he said he was north from here. Can you... I'm a little bad with directions. Can you point me to north? And I'll head that way.
Yes, of course. North is exactly in that direction right there.
Ah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you for the fire, Regis. Let
Of
me know if there's
course.
anything I can do for you. I'm gonna... I usually put my radio on the 99.7, I believe it is.
Okay.
While I'm traveling, just to keep myself safe. But
Of
you
course.
can reach out to me if you need anything.
Of course. If you find beans, I like those, so bring them back.
I'll save my beans then.
Okay. Be safe.
I'm a bit of a tinkerer, so if you ever need a hand with anything, just let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Got a problem with my beans, Con? Sorry, that was pretty close to the mic. I want to eat beans so bad, I thought my mic was a bean. I was going to eat it. No, I'm kidding. You trying to take my beans? Bro? Huh? You trying to take my beans? The day I decided to become a serial killer again was the day that they took my beans away. They took them all. See, that's what I serve as now. I'm a lore character. I give lore to people. Now, at first, I wasn't allowed to say I am, but I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious that I'm a lore character now at this point. I'm allowed to have lived on... That was always a little tricky to me. I was like... We're told... Obviously, we're told not to say anything, but I was like, man, how are people not going to click? Like, as soon as we say we've been living here, it's literally in the rules for character creation that you're not allowed to have lived here. So if I'm allowed to have lived here, I'm like, well, worst case, they're going to think that, like, you know, like maybe I'm an admin if they don't know who I am. Because obviously I'm playing Regis. Nobody fucking knew it was me at first, you know? So it's kind of hard to remember that. Like, oh, wait, who's Regis? Like, I'm the guy who plays, like, I play Mitch. And I play, hey, I'm fucking Tony Moretti. You know what I'm saying? You know, and playing other characters like that. I don't play Regis usually, so it's a little weird. But it was like, evidently people are gonna click and go like, that's a lore character if he's allowed to stay here, and like, oh, he's been here for 5 years, you know. So but yeah, I'm obviously at this point I think it's no fucking secret I'm a lore character, so it's nice to be able to, like, I gotta give a bit of exposition to folks. Ronan does the same thing a lot. You know, Art will do the same, Juliana, you know, we all kind of try to pitch in, and if those people bump into us, you know, we will give them some information to at least write on, and it gives them maybe the want to dig into the lore, maybe not, but at least they get to know a little bit of it. Be careful for this, don't do that, etc., etc. It's my bike now. It's a black bike. It's rusty. It's like dark brown or black. I mean, it looks dark brown now, but when it was daylight, it looked black with little rust, so. Mm-hmm. All right. That is all I can do for today. 3.5 hours. It was a good 3.5. I enjoyed myself tonight. It wasn't too, big or anything like that, but hey, we exposed a lot of secrets from Regis, and one person on the server now lives with the burden of knowing that Regis is a fucking serial killer. Or at least he was. Now, obviously, it is the truth. Like, as long as you guys can hear Regis laugh and feel sad, like, he can't fake that. Like, if he's... alexithymia is gonna stop him from feeling those things. So if you ever, like, that's your hint, man. I'm just gonna say it once. So if ever at some point you're like, man, that's like a really sad moment where Regis is not reacting or like anything like that, or even scared or anything, like, he can't process emotion. Regis cannot do that usually, but now he can. So if ever that moment comes back, that'll be your cues as to, like, Regis is turning back into what he was in the past. Let's see here. We're going to raid. All right, guys, we're going to go show some love to Polsky. So you better show some love to Polsky, guys. Come on. Let's join the Roach raid. Go show a lot of love and all that good stuff. I am going to be back Wednesday. Sorry, I'm taking 2 days. I've been streaming for like, I don't know, like 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row now, I think. Yeah. I need a bit of a break, guys. I'm going to take my usual Monday and Tuesday off. I'm going to probably play, Brothership, Mario and Luigi Brothership. I haven't played that in like 5 days now. It feels like forever. Probably going to play that and maybe a little bit of like Pokemon Leaf Green or something. Like, that's chill. I like to just lay down in bed and just kind of play that with my Game Boy Micro. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Join that Roach raid. Until next time. And that's going to be soon enough. A couple days. I hope you're going to be there. Stay awesome and stay safe. All right? I love you. Gonna miss you.